A major thanks to Danny and Green Camps Initiative for creating this space and just really doing forward-looking and incredible work on behalf of summer camps, and sort of finally, in my opinion, helping us really, take the next level step, being more sustainable, ecologically, environmentally conscious. And of course, a big thanks to my very good friend and mentor, Avi, and his team at Conservation Generation, who really made it possible for my wife and co-owner director of Blue Star, Lauren, and I to pull off this program. So just really quickly, Avi has really said a lot, or given the outline of the work that Conservation Generation did with us at Blue Star Camps this past summer, and that we'll be continuing to build on this next summer. But I'll just give you a camp director perspective. Basically, Blue Star, as with many camps, and certainly folks who are signed on here to this webinar, there's a social justice kind of a community service ethic ethos at our camp that Lauren and I has been passed down to us over 2 generations. Us now we being the third, and so the environment and our planet is where we want to focus our attention and our campers and staff. So that's how we got partnered up with Conservation Generation and Green Camps Initiative. The major focus being water. It was just an easy, simple, in our face. Every human being, every member of our community takes showers and uses water. So it was an easy place for us to start. So I'll just highlight sort of 2 things we did, give some quick results, and then just say in general, I'd love to talk to other camp directors after this, for any kind of insight that I can provide, again, from the ground level in this work. So hardware, which not my favorite, but is important. Our caretaker and his maintenance crew kind of checked all of our different types of shower heads, from camper cabins to senior staff cabins, and got all that info to Conservation Generation, to Avi and his team. And basically, we were able to, through a North Carolina state program with Duke Energy, Duke Power, participate in this rebate program. As a camp director, why I loved it, Avi and his team did all the work. I just had to kind of sign signatures, but they really did all the grant writing. And essentially, we got shipped to us shower heads to replace every single one on camp, including Lauren and mine. And the water flow for sort of techie folks, we went from 2 to 2.5 gallons per minute to 1.5 gallon per minute shower head. So if you just multiply that by 125 cabins that we have, the savings, it adds up very quickly. Not only in terms of saving water, to the tune of roughly 250,000 gallons of water over the summer. And these are rough estimates with a lot of research that was put into that. Translating to over 40,000 pounds of CO2. But we also, bottom line, our water bills went down approx 5%, just from one summer. Not only from the shower heads, but also, as Avi mentioned, we did some work with our sink aerators to reduce flow there, and then our behavior change program. So the programming work, or the software that we did, the work with our campers and staff. So I'll just hit that really quickly. In addition to lots of signage that the campers actually helped put up, really catchy, kitschy stuff, great logos, just great, simple, short messages. And it was literally in every bathroom, by the sinks, by the showers, and campers physically put it up, younger campers, older campers. So they're sort of participating, and then it's right there all summer as reminders to shower shorter, etc. And then sort of a lot of our key staff who kind of get there earlier, to get them into it, they actually went around and did sort of the work of replacing the shower heads. And while that might not sound sexy or exciting, it really helped a lot of our folks who might have been even skeptical about it feel, wow, camp is doing something. I'm now doing something about it. And then it kind of helps create that, that cycle of the staff passing it down and reminding campers throughout the summer. So it eventually kind of sticks. which I think did start to happen over the course of the summer. And then with Conservation Generation, providing program books and ideas and guides and all kinds of stuff, we were able to make it fun. So different competitions in our color war specifically, shower competitions, obviously with campers bathing suits on when they're done with their relay race by the pool, the outdoor showers, really easy. Using the shower timers, again, provided by Conservation Generation. All the stuff is really user friendly, really catchy for campers, and staff love having some of some of the stuff too. Um, yeah, and we really were just relentless, Lauren and I and our sort of core leadership team, of making Conservation Generation and water saving behavior our focus. So we really incorporated it in sort of camp-wide campfire type events as our, with messaging, and really worked it in throughout so that it stuck. And again, we're going to continue this next summer so that eventually just becomes part of our culture. So I think I'll stop there. Again, sorry for the technical difficulty. That's totally my fault at the beginning. A hearty, happy Earth Day to all my fellow Earthlings and good people on here. And again, be happy to talk later for anybody who wants to email me or whatever for a follow-up from a camp director perspective.